It's so exciting to have you join us on Global Morning today. It's a beautiful day, and we are excited to be here, and more excited that you are also there, because that's what makes it an interesting program. My name is Ramsey Enoch Agbo. Beautiful good morning to you once again. Good morning, Priscilla.
Morning, Ramsey. It's a pleasure to have you.
I feel like saying happy Christmas, because everything is already pointing towards the celebration. Absolutely. The road was so dry today.
Yeah. Well, it started yesterday. It started, the dryness started yesterday, so I think it's the continuation. It's a dry week, and it's a beautiful week too, because the bulk of the celebration, would happen on Thursday, so people are already anticipating, preparing. A lot of people have traveled to their different villages. People are stuck on the road.
The moment you mentioned village, I start feeling that breeze, that cool breeze, that village breeze.
Wow.
When that period at the trees.
When last did you go to your village?
Don't put me on the spot right now. Don't put me on the spot. Because of the nature of our job, we hardly travel. So it's been a while anyway. But this season, let's see how it's going to go.
Really? So do we still have hopes?
Well, today is 23rd.
Yeah.
23rd.
23rd. So it's 2
wow!
days
Christmas is here. 2 days to Christmas?
It's 2 days to Christmas.
No wonder. I think a lot of people see 2 days to Christmas.
It's 2 days to Christmas.
No wonder. I think a lot of people have traveled. And the reason I'm seeing, this year started on such, I don't want to use the word difficult, but it was trying moment.
2025 has been a tough year, actually.
Very tough,
yes,
for a lot of Nigerians. And one thing that I trust and I love Nigerians for is their resilient spirit. Nigerians can overcome situations without allowing the situation overcome them.
True.
That's one thing that I've discovered about Nigerians. More so that just people will complain. People complained. People cried. Some people lost their life, as a matter of fact. But then, thank God, we are here to see the end of the year. And one very interesting thing is the fact that Dangote have said, well, whatever you do, MRS, this is what you should be doing. And of course, he has said, well, every other station should sell at the same price.
Talking about fuel, right?
Fuel. One of the things that made people not to travel last year was the price of fuel, because the subsidy remover, oh my God, the subsidy remover, and Nigerians.
But I don't think it has even, the reduction has affected the fare of prices, transportation fares, because it's still on the high price. I had to travel to Lagos by rule is almost 80,000 naira.
80,000 naira.
Yes.
What am I going to do?
To travel by air is 500,000 naira now. So the fact that Dangote has dropped down the price of fuel does not mean that it will automatically reflect. How it is.
But what do we do?
It's easy to, when the price skyrockets,
it's easy to raise it up.
Marketers just raise it up instantly. But when it comes down, you find it difficult to bring it down.
But why is it like that?
Well,
I'm asking you because we're in Nigeria.
Well, I think it's largely because of the fact that people have bought. It's a business.
They'll tell you it's old stock.
Yeah, they have old stock. One thing that would determine whether this fuel would affect the economy is if this policy, if this price would stay here for a while. Because if it's just saying, people are trying to test the market, trying to confirm if it will be here for a long time. If it's just a 2 weeks promise and people go ahead and now sell at cheap price, they might run at a loss. Do you understand? So if it stays here, if this whole policy stays here, say for the next 6 months, it starts to affect the market. It's just like, the price of foodstuff too that we see going down. It's not a one-time thing that instantly affects the market. So people are going to be cautious. If you are a petrol seller right now and you have bought lots of petrol from, an expensive marketer, and Dangote comes and says, okay, we're going to give you a cheap one, you would be conscious to sell off what you have first at the price you got it. Then your new stock, when you now start to use
start selling at 739.
That's 739. So that is just the mathematics well, and the business ideology.
Let's see, because Dangote said he's even appealing for the sake of economic stability, let every filling station, every marketer comply. If you have an old stock, hurriedly sell it up.
Well,
But then, there's nothing bad if you were supposed to make like, maybe your estimate was, maybe you were supposed to make like, maybe let's say 50 naira from a pump. Then it's reduced to 30 naira, maybe because you want to sell off. Because whether you like it or not, people will patronize more. You remember what happened during the subsidy removal, that there was a long queue at MRS compared to other filling stations.
Yeah.
MRS was selling back to back, while others had just few queues, except for people who are in a hurry. They don't want to be on a queue, just rush and buy. And now, Dangote is appealing to all marketers, filling stations, to sell at this same price to avoid economic sabotage.
the question is, are all of them buying from Dangote? Some of them.
But what will stop them from buying from Dangote?
Well, sometimes I feel like I had a guest yesterday on one of the programs talk about this issue, and he says a lot of marketers right now are scared of Dangote monopolizing the oil market, just as he did with cement. So at the time you just go to him alone, he now determines the price after that dependence. Do you understand? Everybody runs to him, and then he becomes like the only person supplying this. At that point, he's now free to tweak the price the way he wants. He can decide to say he's going to go to 2,000 naira, and nobody does anything about it because he is in charge. So it's important to have a free market where everybody can, there's competition. If there's no competition in the market, one person monopolizes the system, and at the end of the day, it's still...
The truth is this. If the federal government don't wake up from their slumber and put up our refineries, whether you like it or not, there is going to be monopoly. Because we have just one refinery in the country functioning right now.
Not functioning, actually.
No, we have just one. The Dangote refinery.
Okay.
The Port Harcourt, Warri, Kaduna.
About our NNPC.
No. I don't even want to talk about that because I think January 2023, the promise was it January 2024. The promise was Dangote, the Port Harcourt refinery especially was going to start working. They gave us December 2023. It didn't work. They extended it to January. Before we know, one chief comes, they change this one, they change this one, and that's where we are until today. Maintenance going on, staff being paid. But nothing is coming out of there, of those refineries. So it's not just saying it. If we want to compete for real, right, we should have another refinery working, to compete with Dangote, whether they like it or not. Dangote, or if there's anything that I hate, is monopoly, because I look at it as greed. No, I know for sure that every business owner wants to make profit. But by the time you want to monopolize and you determine everything to suit your own papers, to feed your greed or whatever it's been called, it's become something very detrimental to the economy of a nation. So if this administration would have to do, see, we're not saying the 3 refineries should start working at once.
At least one.
That of Port Harcourt, they've been servicing, they've been doing maintenance. Let it just work.
Well,
even if it is minimally.
That is just the way forward. That is just the... I don't even know. The problem will still always step back to poor leadership. Because there are people in that system right now. But somehow, the lack of synergy, the lack of proper structuring would make other people that are subordinates, look as if they are incompetent. I don't know if you understand. So it has to come from the top. It has to come from the top. Anything that pertains oil and gas sector in this country has to come from the top, because we've seen so much clash even within the Dangote and other marketers and all of that. And sometimes it's like, don't we have a head controlling these things? Why are we having such a clash? If we had our own oil sectors or our own refineries working, like you say, we'll not have any issues with Dangote and drivers. We'll not have any issues with, because you will be creating jobs. So the fight sometimes is just very embarrassing.
Probably the Farouk and the Dangote saga won't even be there in the first place.
I'm telling telling you.
That's it.
I'm telling you.
Because at the end of the day, all of these stories will not help us.
I'm telling
because, see, I always feel for the average Nigerians. At the end of the day, they are the receiving end.
Yes.
Do you know how I felt when you say from Abuja to Lagos by road, which is not even safe because of bandits and all of that?
Let me tell you what is happening right now. Let me tell you what happened right now in some of these transport companies. You buy your ticket and you're waiting for your time. Say you're supposed to travel ahead in the next day or in the evening. Then you go back and you see that your ticket has been sold to a higher bidder.
That's what's happening.
That's what's happening now. So you're stranded. Maybe you traveled, you lodged a hotel close by. You ask, I have my ticket. They refund your money because a higher bidder has bought it. You're stranded.
Those companies need to be sued because that's a breach of contract.
People are buying seats now. This is what I heard yesterday. People are buying people's seats with.
When I was thinking people are not going to travel,
people will still travel.
Can you imagine?
It's
but
just
why do Nigerians take advantage of every situation?
That is the problem. We have a leadership problem. We have a citizen problem. It is not just our leaders.
This corruption is not just politicians.
It's not
just politicians. All right.
It's not them.
Let's go on a quick break now. When we return, we'll bring you more on Global Morning. Stay with us.
Global Morning is your top morning show here on Global Television.
We bring you fresh news updates daily while delving into a variety of current affairs and topics.
And at the same time, keeping you well informed about important events, both national and internationals.
Global Morning serves as a valuable source of information, helping viewers like you start your day well informed.
Stay connected from Monday through Sunday to a wide range of latest news making rounds on Global Morning.
We're on the road to protest.
The president meets all of our demands.
This is Global Morning.